Okay, we're gonna be picking this up right away because we got a long ways to go into this audio. Okay, so 1 second. All right.
Like the Messiah, when he came to this earth, he did not resist evildoers. He rebuked them. He reproved them. He spoke the truth to them. But he didn't physically stop anybody from doing anything that they desired in their heart to do against him. He did not retaliate. He said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." Is this not the same type of scenarios, different circumstances? Yes. But you're doing the same thing to me. You do this to the divine love. You do this to the ones of us that come here to bring back divine love. Our lives are a living hell. Lacking compassion, lacking love, lacking empathy, but yet these are the things that you naturally are. And when you show these things, people take advantage of you. All my life I have been through this. And so it confused me. All my life I did not understand how I could be who I am, yet be so freaking hated by everybody. You know, this drove me crazy until the clarity and understanding began to come to me. So when the clarity and the understanding began to come to me, and now I understand all the gaslighting and all the freaking narcissism and projecting false realities, yes, that makes perfect sense. You demonize the righteous. You demonized me my entire life because I did not value money. But I had a good heart. All my life I had a good heart. And that was casted off as they don't have no value whatsoever. That ain't valuable to you. As a matter of fact, the way you valued it, you seen it as a chance and as a royal opportunity to screw me over, to take advantage of me. Like that's what they seen it as. You know, a pure heart, no evil, ill intentions. You're simple-minded, like you're naive. This is how I was seen my entire life, okay? This is pretty much who I was my entire life because I was innocent. No, I didn't have any ill intentions in mind. No, I never harvested hatred or any kind of jealousy or any of that in my heart. Other than I speak about the time that I was jealous of my brother, a little jealous of him, because, bruh, you gotta understand as a child, you know, I had a traumatizing life, bro. So as a child, I'm like 4 years old, okay, and then my little brother is born. My life drastically changed at the time that my brother was born. All right, and when he was born, like literally, like they began to cast me off like I did not matter. Like I literally took the back seat, and it literally began to be all about my little brother. Okay, and then you know he was just doing excellent in school, okay? And me, I never was the type, well, see, 4 years old, I still hadn't entered school yet, you know? But it's just the fact that I went first. And when I went first, you know, and then he went, he got good grades, bruh. And so then he was glorified. And not only that, like, growing up,
Before we get into that, so like, it confused me, you know, a lot all my life because, and I have to keep it real. I'm not a hater on my brother. I love my brother, All right, I absolutely do love my brother, and I would never speak bad about my brother. Okay, but and I was not jealous of the fact that he got good grades. No, it was. I wasn't even really jealous. I just did not understand. So the clarity had to come to me later when I communed with the Most High about my feelings as a child growing up. Why I was debased and my brother was elevated, as if he was like intelligent and smart and gifted and all of these things. Okay, I was gifted and intelligent and smart too, but in a different type of way. In the ways and the characteristics that I had within me, okay, the attributes and the qualities that I had within me, a pure heart, kindness, empathy, compassion, mercy, and these things, growing up, like somewhat my brother had it, but overall, my brother was cold hearted towards me. Okay, he did not want to share with me at all. So, as children, I was the type that was generous and sharing. Okay, I shared everything. Okay, I was always generous, but my brother was always stingy. Okay, and so this is about the heart. Okay, so I'm just talking about the heart condition. So it did not matter that my brother was stingy and kind of like gear, and I didn't even have this understanding back then. Okay, I was just confused on why he would be so cold to me and act ill towards me, but yet glorified by the family. Okay, and the whole family acted cold towards me and ill towards me. All right. So this is how it was. And so I didn't do good in school. I did not do well in school whatsoever. So, when I came across this meme, that was interesting to me. All right. Sometimes the most brilliant and intelligent minds do not shine in standardized tests because we do not have standardized minds. I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody. I am just different. And I am not valued for my differences. Okay? I noticed all my life who I was diminished. Okay? Who I was debased. Okay? But my brother fit in with the ways of this world. Therefore, he was elevated. So, in my young mind, yeah, at that time I felt a little salty. I'm like, why is he being exalted above me? Why? And it was several different things, bro. Let me keep it real with you because growing up, there was these gender roles that was being forced upon me. Okay, so I was being forced to, participate in a role that did not fit me. Okay, simply because of what body I was born in. Okay, so my brother, actually got to live like the life that I wanted to live. Okay, but he was allowed to live it. Like, for example, my grandmother on my mom's side, um she would force me to be in the kitchen. Okay, and then after we ate, my brother got to leave his plate. He just got to come in out from outside playing. I was not allowed to be outside playing. I had to be in the kitchen with my mom and with my grandmother being taught how to cook. Okay, this is not what I wanted. I wanted to be outside playing like my brother. Okay, but I couldn't. They forced me to be in the kitchen, okay, to cook. And then I was forced to clean up my brother's plate and everybody's plate after we were done eating. It was my responsibility to wash the dishes. I was told boys don't do this. Girls do this, okay? This was what I was taught. So, as a young child, this made me feel some type of way. But thankfully, I did not have the type of heart that will harvest these things and hold on to these things and hold a grudge against my brother. I never held a grudge against my brother. So that's why I said it the way that I said it. a little jealousy towards my brother. I did have a little jealousy in my ignorance and in the infancy of being mistreated. Okay, so I was mistreated, which caused me to feel some type of way. Okay, I was debased. I was diminished by my family. Okay, and mistreated my entire life, simply for being who I am, simply for being different and not fitting the social conditioning that they were trying to enforce upon me. Okay? So this is why. All right? And all that clarity and understanding came to me later, just like this meme. All right, I found this meme about a year ago or so. I don't know exactly when. Within the last 3 years is when I found this meme. Okay, so I found that interesting. I'm like, well, damn, wow. So this is why I didn't shine on standardized tests. You know, but see, the Great Spirit allowed the children of light to be diminished all of our life. And apparently he's still allowing it for a short while. Okay, even after giving us the insight and the clarity, the understanding, the oracles and all of these things, he's still allowing people time to debase us and mistreat us. Okay? Not show love to us. All right? Continue to harden their hearts against us. All right, so this he's allowing all of this to happen to me, not because I'm evil. All right, no, this people don't understand that I even though I don't know exactly when this is going to be overturned, I do know that we're in the season of it, but clearly the Most High is all good. And I know that He's allowing you people time. He's allowing you time to change your heart. And thus far, people are not doing it. Instead, they're hardening their hearts like Pharaoh. Okay? So let's continue. All right. Now we're going to talk about, I already touched on it a little bit, but we're going to talk about how my brother was able to live his life according to the body that he was born into because it fit him. Okay, and that's the way it is for most people. Most people do fit the packaging that they're born into, but there are a few of us born upon this earth that do not fit our physical packaging. Okay? There's a few of us born upon this earth. Our spirit doesn't fit our physical packaging. Okay? And there's a reason for it.
He fit the packaging that he was born in. Okay? I did not. Okay? So growing up, I did not fit the packaging that I was born in. But because he fit the packaging that he was born in, life was normal for him. Okay? But for me, it was hell. Because I did not fit the packaging that I was born in. Okay? And this was just natural. Okay? It was natural. From I was already, very outgoing and outspoken and bold and all of these things, okay? Like my family would tell you that. I think I was like 2 or 3 years old and, I was so bold that I stuck my hands in a bowl of freaking hot greens, okay? And I was told not to do it. I was told not to do it, but I for some reason, like both hands and like literally dived my both hands into the hot greens and burnt the crap out my hands. Okay? For some reason I really wanted them greens. Oh, goodness sakes. But anyway, That being said, yes, there was a period of time that I was a little jealous of my brother because I did not understand how come I no longer mattered and why how come my brother was able to live who he was but I'm not able to live who I am, and I didn't find out until, later that it really has to do with my body, like literally I have to act according to my body. Like this is the mentality of this world. And if you do not act according to your outer shell, then you are an enigma. Okay? You do not fit. Like there's something wrong with you. Okay? So this is how I was seen my entire life. I had many strikes against me. Okay? I had so many strikes against me.
Oh, hold on before we go on. So you can see how that would be a traumatizing life, to go through your entire life having no understanding why you can't be you, okay? And people dictating to you and trying to force you to conform to social conditioning. So, people are taught to be superficial. People are literally taught and forced to live according to their outer package, okay? As if it's really their outer package that matters, okay? And just because most people do fit, like their personality, their spirit, who they are within, okay? Because your personality is not truly based upon your outer package, okay? It's just that for most people, their personality do fit their outer package. But because there is a few of us, and it's like the powers that be knew there would be a few of us born upon this earth that naturally would not fit our outward packages, they created a whole world of superficiality. Okay, so that way it will be one of the strikes against us. This will help to shape the minds of the people against us. Okay? This will be one of the reasons they will call us evil and not listen to us. All right? So now we're about to get into all the many different strikes that was against me being born in this world, who I am, with the qualities that the Most High put within me. Okay.
Not to mention the quote unquote black strike. Okay, like, oh my God, the African American strike. All right. Oh man, everybody knows that we are the scorn of the nations. Okay, everybody knows that, bro. Even the freaking Africans that come over here look their nose down at us. Okay, and they call us a kata, cotton picker. What is they call us all kinds of crap, bruh. But it's so crazy. This is crazy as hell. The fact that I am aware of all of this stuff now. It's like I cherish the Most High. Okay? I cherish truth. Alright? I can't stand deception. I detest manipulation. Deceit, all right? I detest lies, okay? I detest oppression, okay? We shall have free agency to live our life the way that we see fit. Not have dictators dictating to us how we spend our time, energy, and effort. And they're forcing us to spend all of our time, energy, and effort pining after money. Well, no! It stops with me. I am not doing it. I refuse. I rebel against this system. This shit is satanic. It has no compassion. It has no love. It has no empathy. It has no mercy. It's casting people out of their houses into the street. This is absolute wickedness, and it starts with me. Okay?
They're even casting people out of their houses that work jobs. There's people who are homeless and work jobs, okay? Hold on a second. Because you see this, I delight to do the will of my power, okay? And his law is within my heart. This is what I live for. I live to please the Most High. I don't live to pine after money. People should not hate me for that. People should not shut up their bowels of compassion from me because of this. When you do that, it makes you an adversary to the one you say you love and serve and worship. One second.
This is absolute wickedness, and it starts with me. Okay?
Hold on.
It has no compassion. It has no love. It has no empathy. It has no mercy. It's casting people out of their houses into the street. This is absolute wickedness, and it starts with me. Okay?
Yes, and we're gonna go get a little bit of that. Alright, so 1 second. Work with me. Alright? This system is unrighteous, alright? This is unrighteous. And there ain't no way you're gonna gaslight me and tell me that I'm the problem. I am not the problem. The problem is selfishness and greed. Okay? The problem is this system altogether. Alright? The problem is wickedness. Now I can go right here. Employed but homeless in the U.S., the working poor who can't afford to rent. I work more than 40 hours a week and I'm homeless. Hard-earned survival in a working class. This is 4 months ago. This 1 year ago. This 5 years ago. Working and homeless Americans are living in their car. 11 months ago. Working homeless family of 8 months ago. The working poor, the price of the American dream, 3 months ago. So it's not about getting jobs, people. Clearly, it ain't about getting jobs and pining after money. No, the problem is greed and selfishness. A lack of compassion, a lack of love, a lack of empathy, a lack of mercy. This whole damn system is the opposite of that. So now, it ain't the poor. It ain't our fault that the world is in the state that it's in. It is the fault of the wicked, and they are about to be dealt with.
You're done treating the indigenous seed of this land like we don't fucking matter. We do matter. And I do try not to use that language. But time's up, people, okay? We are at the end, goddammit. We're the final ones. Coming through the times of the worst of the heathen. They done the most to us. They done stole our freaking land, raped, robbed, and murdered our people. Never restored us. Mock us, scorn us. Tell us to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and work for their system. That's clearly unjust. wickedness. I refuse to participate in that. So I trust an outside power. A power that I truly do serve. All right? See, you love your money. You serve the God of money. You serve the God of this world. You serve the God of this system. Please accept your God, because that's the God that you bow down and worship anyway. Stop professing the one that I serve. Okay? Keep doing it if you want to, but understand that you're going to bring even more damnation on yourself. Okay? Because you done taken his name in vain. That's what you're doing. When you profess that you serve my power, but yet you don't do what my power instructed for you to do, but you do the opposite, and you persecute those of us who truly serve that power, you need to understand what the hell you're doing to yourself. Okay? And it ain't the all power that's gonna destroy you. Okay? No, you're gonna destroy you. You're gonna destroy yourself. The wicked is gonna take out the wicked. Right? And bruh, this whole system, you about to see.
Hold on a second. This whole system about to go up in a puff of smoke, and you people don't realize it. Because you think that this is going to continue. This is not sustainable, people. Okay? What we've been living is not sustainable. All right? So you're trusting in your money. Okay? And all those that are trusting in their money, their wealth, their materialistic things, they are about to fall. Okay? But the righteous are going to flourish as a branch. Okay? No servant can serve two masters. All right? You know that scripture. You know you are not to take the name of the Most High thy power in vain. You professing this power, but yet you don't do what this power instructs for you to do. Instead, you're trusting in riches. Okay? You're trusting in the God of this system. So you don't serve the power that you've taken in your mouth and that you are confessing. Therefore, you're not going to be held guiltless because you have taken his name in vain. All right? These people draw near to me with their mouth and honor me with their lips. Vain means useless, empty, hollow, unsuccessful. That means you ain't getting into the coming kingdom with that stony heart. They draw near to me with their mouth. They want to profess out their mouth that they love their neighbor, but they don't really want to show love. They don't want to take of their abundance and help ease the suffering of their neighbor. Instead, they'll just profess out their mouth that they love their neighbor and that they love God. They're honoring him with their lips. Therefore, it's unsuccessful because their heart is far from him. In vain do they worship him, teaching as doctrines the commandments of men. Is that not what you do? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps? If a man don't work, he don't eat. Root hog or die poor. If you don't learn to earn and save your own money, quit asking for a handout from me. Money don't grow on trees. All of that is the commandments of men and the wisdom of this world, and a hardness of heart towards those that are in need of bare necessities.
This whole system, you about to see. People are about to see. Life as we know it is getting ready to change drastically.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna play that one more time. 1 second. Just gotta pull up the right thing here. Let's see. Because we're in a paradigm shift, people. You don't understand? We're in a dual prophecy. So we were destroyed, and now those that have did the destroying, they are about to reap. Okay. Oh no, it's the eighth fire. There it is. Prophecy of the eighth fire. Oops. 1 second. So let's go ahead and go over this. Prophecy of the eighth fire. They will come to a fork in the road. One road will lead to materialism and destruction for almost all living creatures. The other road will lead to a spiritual way upon which the native people will be standing. This path will lead to the lighting of the eighth fire, a period of eternal peace, harmony, and a new earth where the destruction of the past will be healed, will all be healed. Okay, 1 second. People don't understand. This is what's happening, okay? Because you see what has befallen Zion, all right? Verse 5. You see, let's go up here to verse 4. For you see that he whom we serve is just. He's given you ample time, people. He has given you ample time, Gentiles, to come over here to this land. Your forefathers done raped, robbed, and murdered, and they destroyed the holy people on this land, took all of our resources, got to live lavishly, and passed down the generational wealth for generation to generation to generation to generation. All right, now you are still on top because this generational wealth was passed down to you, and we are still on the bottom. We are the tail, and you are the head, and all of this time the Most High has been long suffering with you, giving you ample time to change your heart, begin to show love to his people. Okay? For we see that he whom we serve is just, and our Creator is no respecter of persons. You only known his goodness. You've only known the goodness of the Most High. Okay? And you see what has befallen true Zion. See, you don't want to call us Zion. You want to call us black people. You want to call us African Americans, or you want to call us more unsavourable terms. Okay? But you see what has happened to true Jerusalem. All right? No other nation was treated like us. No other nation was done like us. No other nation has yet to be restored but us. For the judgment of the mighty one shall thereby be made known, that eternal law that's in effect, and the time intervals, and his ways, which though past finding out, all right, these time intervals, okay, and that eternal law, all right. For if we endure and persevere in his reverence, and do not forget his law, the divine law of love, compassion, mercy, and empathy for all of humanity and all of creation, no ill intentions, a pure heart, the time shall change over us for good. And the whole damn world is about to see the consolation of Zion. Because whatever is now is nothing. You're glorifying in fool's gold. But that which shall be is very great. For everything that is corruptible shall pass away. This capitalistic society is not sustainable. You just seen how there are working people who work 40 plus hours per week and are still homeless. And everything that dieth shall depart, and all the present time shall be forgotten, nor shall there be any remembrance of the present time, which is defiled with evils. For that which runneth now runneth into vanity, and that which prospereth shall quickly fall and be humiliated. That is a reference to this. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. See, I delight to do the will of my power, and his law is within my heart. So I don't forget his law. His law is in my heart. So all I have to do is endure the hardness of your hearts. All I have to do is persevere in reverencing my Maker, cherishing what he has given me, even though the world is debasing me. They're debasing what has been given to me to give. Hold on. To whom shall I speak? What scripture is that? It's Jeremiah, that's right. To whom shall I speak these warnings? One second, people. I wanted to try to find it on my thing here. I think this is it. For people get mad at me for speaking the truth, rather than being mad at the people who lied. To whom shall I speak, people, and give warning? To whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? Behold, Father, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Most High is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it. They want to help to overthrow me. They're wishing that I'm casted out of my apartment, refusing to assist me with their abundance of this world's goods that's been forced upon all humanity and all creation. Oh, this is your final warning. Oh my goodness. This is about to be poured out upon you people, and you're not gonna know where it hits you. You stiff-necked people with uncircumcised hearts and ears, you always resist the Holy Spirit as your fathers did. Hear this, O foolish and senseless people, who have eyes but do not see, who have ears but do not hear. Why do you not listen or incline your ear? Why do you stiffen your necks and do more evil than your fathers? You're doing more evil than your forefathers when you shut up your bowels to the remnant in these days. Because you got the blessing bag. You got hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting in your bank accounts that ain't feeling no suffering, ain't feeling no pain, ain't feeling no misery. None of that. That money is collecting dust. But you refuse to give substance to help relieve my suffering. That's evil. Therefore I say, surely these are the real poor. They are foolish, for they know not the way of the Most High, nor the judgment of the Most High. Yeah, you think you're wealthy, but you're not, because you're poor in spirit. Therefore, the wealth that you think you have is fool's gold. To whom shall I teach knowledge? And whom shall I make him to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. That means you have to let go of the wisdom of this world. Who has believed our report? And to whom is the arm of the Most High revealed? Why is it that you cannot judge based upon the fruits of the Spirit? When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and I don't give you warning, nor speak to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity. But your blood will be required at our hands if we didn't speak to you. So I must do this. And while I'm doing this, you want to punish me. See, I see what you don't see. So I'm blowing the trumpet to warn you people. But you're spitting on me. Circumcise yourselves to the Most High, and take away the foreskins of your heart, ye men of perverse minds, lest you will be destroyed like fire, and you will burn where none can quench it, because of the evil of your doings. But many of you will hearken not, nor will you incline your ear, but you will harden your heart further, and continue to do worse than your fathers. Moses speaking to the Most High, and he's like, behold, they don't hearken to me. Why you think Pharaoh gonna hear me? Like, who am I of uncircumcised lips? Who am I? Like, why me? Why I gotta be the one to give these stiff-necked people this word? Who wanna hate on me? For since I spake, I cried out. I cried, and I was, and I guess he's meaning, hold on, for since I spake, I cried out, I cried violence and spoil, because the word of the Lord was made a reproach unto me and a derision daily. What? So basically this is saying when he spake the word, these people scorned him. These people did everything they can to help to destroy him. Okay? This is what you people are doing to me today. This is what you did to all the prophets. This is what you did to all the ones who come to speak the true word to you. Okay? My delight is in the law of the Most High, and in his law do I meditate day and night. but you detest me. I delight to do the will of my power. His law is within my heart. I delight myself in his statutes. I don't forget his word. I don't forget his law. I keep his law. But you people want to spit on me. This is why that which runneth now runneth into vanity, and that which prospereth shall quickly fall and be humiliated. Okay, let me check my time, people. We're at 44 minutes. All right, in the video. As for the audio, let's see. Let's go back just a tad bit here.
Right? And bruh, this whole system, you about to see. People are about to see. Life as we know it is getting ready to change drastically. Okay, like even the weather itself, people want to say, oh, it's weather modification. Bruh, these heathens have power to an extent, okay? But their time's up. They're about to be wiped up off this land. Okay, this is the promised land. This is Moses' land. Okay, this is the land of milk and honey. This is the land where his people were residing before it was invaded. Okay, we were residing here. The holy people were residing here. Okay, and when they invaded, be assured, there was some holy seed in this land. Okay? There was holy seed in this land. Not all of the so-called Indians were evil. Okay? There were some of us on this land that were very peaceful. Welcomed the Europeans. Welcomed, any and everybody that wanted to mingle with us. Okay, we were generous. We are a generous type of people. Okay, we are a loving type of people. Okay, we're a compassionate people. All right, the complete opposite of the worst of the heathen. Okay, so all my life I had to grow up.
Hold on, before we go into this, because I gotta go over this right quick. So this is the connection that not all of the Indians were evil. Okay, some of them were very welcoming. Okay, relations between, and not all of the Europeans were evil. Okay, you're going to see. All right, so it has nothing to do wholly on bloodline. Okay, it's not, or skin color. Okay, nationality. All right, overall. All right, it doesn't have anything to do with it. It's about your heart. Okay, it's about your actions, because there were some, very few of the Europeans that came over here that did not. You're going to see relations between explorers and American Indians often began peacefully with trade. The Europeans traded items such as glass beads and metal objects. Some explorers tried to establish settlements. The American Indians usually did not mind. Okay, usually didn't mind, because there were some that were hostile, but the majority were very docile and loving and kind and compassionate. Okay, as long as the white men did not disturb their hunting or fishing grounds. Okay, so they were compassionate. Some of them were compassionate to an extent, because they were still hunting and fishing and thought that it was okay, seared in their conscience. Okay, other explorers came to conquer the people they met. These were the wicked Europeans. Okay, they burned villages, captured slaves, and took whatever items they could use. Many European explorers viewed the native people as inferior. Most North and Central American tribes had well-organized societies. Okay, we read in the first video that we were more advanced over here than Spain. Okay, at that time, we were a very advanced civilization. They destroyed our greatness. Okay, but American Indian life was very different. from European life. Okay? Now, how did it change? It changed because they assimilated us into their culture. The Carlisle Indian School, Indian Industrial School, a boarding school. This school was the model for a nationwide system of boarding schools intended to assimilate American Indians into mainstream Gentile culture. Okay? Over 10,000 indigenous children attended the school between 1879 and 1918. See, this is during the reconstruction of the revived Roman Empire. Okay? Despite idealistic beginnings, the school left a mixed and lasting legacy, creating opportunity for some students, those who assimilated well, and conflicted identities for others, those who did not assimilate well, those who rebelled against the system. In this cemetery are 186 graves of students who died while at Carlisle. That's interesting. Why in the hell would there be a cemetery at this boarding school? What was you doing to the children? Something that the Great Spirit allowed for you to do during your time, the times of the worst of the heathen. And now your time is up. So that's how. Okay? That's how it changed. Alright? You wanted to call us savages, and it was allowed, because our people were acting like savages, slaughtering the animals, shedding their blood, and eating their dead bodies. Okay? But now his remnant has been risen. Alright? So now we're in a different time. Okay? One second. I'm going to close some of this stuff out. Alright, we're in a different time. 1 second. We are entering a period of time of unusual and sudden events. Only those who have the revelation of the Holy Spirit will discern the season. You want to cast me off as if I'm nothing, but I'm here trying to warn you people, letting you know that life as you know it is getting ready to change drastically.
So all my life I had to grow up in this Gentile ran system that ain't got no love, compassion, mercy. They ain't got nothing of who I am. All right, naturally. It's the complete opposite of that. All my life I'm taught that, the purpose for life is to pine after money and get a bunch of things, find a mate and get married, have children, and live the American dream. But I never cared about any of that. So it's like, damn, well, where the hell do I fit? If ain't none of, but I don't see no value in pining after money and acquiring that. Okay? I wanted to know why the hell I was here. I just could not believe all my damn life that I'm literally here to be a freaking battery. A freaking hamster on a wheel, on a repetitive cycle. Day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, freaking year in, year out. Bruh, I can't do that, okay? I am not a robot. Okay, I'm a free spirit. It's so freaking crazy how you people shut up your bowels to the one that's here to help you. I know I ain't the only one. Alright? But bro, the scripture tells you about the ones of us that are not of this world.
Yes, it does. And it's very crystal clear, people. 1 second. Alright. Give me just a moment to pull it up. It tells you about the one where the world hates us, okay? Yeah, it tells you about the ones that the world hates. All right? The hatred of the world. Oops, my bad. John 15:18. Okay? The hatred of the world. This is my instruction to you. Love one another. If the world hates you, understand that it hated me first. If you were of the world, it will love you as its own. Instead, the world hates you because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. An unjust man is detestable to the righteous. See, your billionaires, those who have all the money and living lavishly, that's detestable to me. Okay? I don't glorify them wicked people. But see, the one whose way is upright, those of us who are righteous and delight to do the will of the Most High, we're detestable to the wicked. So this is what I'm living. I'm literally living this. So I know we're at the end. Your brothers who hate you exclude you because of the name, because of my name have said, because of my name have said, let the Most High be glorified, that we may see your joy. But they will be put to shame. Okay? See, those of us who reverence his word, we don't tremble, we don't fear. So tremble is not the right word, okay? But I reverence his word. I cherish his word, okay? I love his word. I don't understand why people fight against loving their neighbor as they do themselves. Okay? This would heal the freaking world. Okay? That is sustainable. Having compassion for one another, having empathy, love, and mercy for one another, that is sustainable. But love and money is not sustainable, people. So I reverence his word. But all my brothers hate me, all right? And they exclude me because of his name. Because he said, let the Most High be glorified, that we may see our joy. Okay? If you truly want to be happy, you got to keep the commandments. But you're going after temporary happiness. And because you're going after temporary happiness, you have no delight in the word of the Most High. But you are about to be put to shame. Does this not line up with the apocalypse of Baruch? That which is now is going to pass away? Is going to quickly fall and be humiliated? See, he told me that I'm going to be hated by everybody because of his name. But those of us who persevere to the end, I persevere, no matter how much more I have to endure. I have no idea. I can't pay my rent, people. My rent's going to be late tomorrow. I have no idea how I'm going to be able to stay on here when my internet is cut due to non-payment. I'm going to have to communicate with my internet company at some point in time today. But today is Sunday, so I'm not even sure they're open. But I'm going to try to reach out to them once I'm done with this. Let them know that, nobody has been compassionate to me yet. That's all I can do, because I'm not earning money. Okay? So people are delivering me over to be persecuted and killed. All right? I am hated by all nations because of his name. They shutting up their bowels wishing for me to be casted out of my house, wishing for my internet to be cut off, so that they can gloat in their worship of their money, in the trust of their money. See, this is why we trust our money. Where's your God? Where's your God? Your internet was cut. So where's your God? You professing him. Where he at? Your net was cut. So now they want me casted out my house, and they want my net cut again. And they want me casted out my house so that they can say, where's your God? You're trusting in something that don't exist. Because they want to believe that the real God is money. Okay? That's what they want to believe in their heart. Alright? They want to believe in their heart that the true power that gave them the breath of life also gave them their money. That's what they want to believe. Alright? And they would justify it with my trials and tribulations that I'm enduring. This is how they justify their money and their thought process. Okay? So yes, they deliver me over to be persecuted and killed. Shut up their bowels, refuse to help me. You don't want to earn money? Then fine. Die in poverty. Root, hog, or die poor. That's their mentality. But this world cannot hate you, but it hates me, because I testify that its works are evil. I have told you these things so that you will not fall away. Thank you, Mozart. Thank you, my big brother. I appreciate you for preserving your word and sending me your spirit. I cherish your word, despite that these people cast it off as if it's nothing. And I'm in your hands. My life is not my own. So I take your word with me to the grave. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation. Am I not having tribulation, people? But take courage. I have overcome the world. Yeah, he overcame the world. He's the ascended master. And his sheep hear his voice, and we follow. He that hateth me hateth my Father also. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. Again, the world is not hating me, but is hating the Most High, because I testify of the Most High. And I testify that the works of this world is evil. He tells you to be not lovers of this world, people. Oh, goodness sakes. Come on, bruh. Do not know why this gotta be so slow. Do not love the world. I have written to you, okay? I've written to you, young men, because you are strong and the word of the Most High abides in you, and you have overcome the evil one. Do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Most High is not in him. For all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh, the desires of the eyes, and the pride of life, all of that is not from the Father, but from this world. All of this is not from the Father, but from this world. Self-idolatry. Okay? This is what the world cares about. Self-idolatry is a sin of vanity, lust, pride, envy, idolatry, and greed. greed for money, also for attention, admiration, and praise. I don't care about any of that. I ain't here to be liked. Okay? I'm here to bring back divine love. In a world full of people who have forgotten how to love. Because it's all about lust these days.
It tells you, to be careful, because you don't know that you just may be entertaining angels, okay? See, we come to this world in a mortal body, okay? But my spirit came from the celestial kingdom, okay? It had to have, because of my life, okay? And the only reason I say this is because I see my damn life in the scriptures. And I've been given the understanding and the clarity that this is why my life has been the way that it is, okay? My life lines up to that, all right? The broad way is terrestrial kingdom. Am I going the broad way?
Hold on a second, all right? So you see this here. Hebrews 13:2. All right. Let brotherly love continue. All right. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware. All right. Remember them that are in bonds. All right. As bound with them, and them which suffer adversity, as being yourselves also in the body. All right? We want to get another version of this. 1 second. Brotherly love. Continue in brotherly love. Do not neglect to show hospitality, generosity to strangers, for by so doing some people have entertained angels without knowing it. Remember those in prison as if you were bound with them, and those who are mistreated as if you were suffering with them. Empathy, compassion, mercy, human decency. We all deserve to have our bare necessities, whether we earn a profitable wage or not. Everyone deserves human decency.
The Broadway.
Now, 1 second. So you see these different kingdoms, okay? The celestial kingdom, we're going through all of these things. This is the straight and narrow way. And he tells you about the straight and narrow way. 1 second. The nature of this road upon which he instructed for us to walk is toilsome and hard. Okay? This is why majority of people go this broad way. Because this straight and narrow way is toilsome and hard. The hypocrite would seldom choose to toil, but would prefer only to make a show. That's why you have all your charlatans, all your Pharisees, all your false prophets. For this very reason, the hypocrite should be easily detected. But for some reason, they're being worshipped. And the real ones are being debased and neglected. When Jesus notes that there are few who find it, he distinguishes these from those who do not find the way. Okay? So these that find this way right here, this straight and narrow way, are few. Okay? It's very few that find this way. And usually those of us who find this way, we stay on this way. You know why we stay on this way? Because we cherish the oracles of the Great Spirit. Why do we cherish the oracles of the Great Spirit? Because it confirms everything that he had already put within us. All of our life, when we had no understanding, all of these things were who we naturally were. And now we have the confirming word with the clarity and the understanding. And his words are comfort. When he tells us, if the world hateth you, know that it hated me first. I tell you these things so that you will not fall away. I tell you these things so that you will have peace and comfort in me. But your charlatans pretend to find that route. And many people are looking at the mask. They refuse to look beyond the mask of the charlatan and see the rotten fruit. Hell is clear to see it. They're wealthy. All your charlatan pastors. All these false prophets who do what they do for self-gain. And they're living lavishly. But they got millions of followers. They speak and people extol it to the clouds. The false prophets told the people what they wanted to hear, and the people loved them. The true prophets tell the people what they need to hear. And you want to stone us. Not calling myself no prophet whatsoever. But my life lines up. My life is in the scripture. I see my life in the scriptures, people. I read it earlier, so I'm not going to reread it to you. But this is my life. It is in the scriptures. The book of Enoch, chapter 105. It talks about people like me. The narrow way, set apart, separated, called out from the world. Because this is the wide road most people are on, the broad road, terrestrial kingdom. Followers of the world, content and complacent with being controlled by wicked people. Order followers regardless of morality. Spends all their time, energy, and effort earning money. Hardened in their heart. Uncaring, unforgiving, lacking compassion, lacking mercy, selfish. But you can only enter into the Most High's kingdom through the narrow gate. I need water. It says the highway to hell is broad, and its gate is wide for the many who choose that way. So you're going to have restrictions here in this kingdom. All right? But some people this is what they desire. You're okay? And so this is how they live their life, and they're going to this kingdom. But the holy wicked people, those who are wholly selfish, and they get all this abundance, and they're withholding from those of the righteous that are in need, they're going to this kingdom right here. Okay? You need to understand. All right, because he told you, woe to those who shut up their bowels to the poor. Woe to those who oppress the poor. Okay? You're supposed to look to the behavioral fruits of those who pursue the narrow way, but you're refusing to do that. You're refusing to look at those of us who are set apart, separated, called out from the world, obedient in keeping the eternal laws of love and life, rejected by the majority, suffering through many afflictions, tests, trials, and tribulations, and much persecution. You refuse to look at those of us that are going through all of this. You don't understand that small is the gate and narrow is the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. He told you, those that seek to save their life is going to lose it. But those who lose their life for his name's sake is going to find it. I ain't the one twisting the scripture. Everything that I'm giving you is on one accord. So wherein is the lie?
The broad way is terrestrial kingdom. Am I going the broad way? All my life I didn't win against the grain. Okay? Against wickedness. Alright? All my life I rebelled against evil. Okay? I was more so ruled by the heart and not my head. Okay? That made me way more compassionate than most people. That made me way more empathetic, okay, and loving, okay. These things, these are the qualities that the Great Spirit cares about, okay. Not your bank accounts, not how many cars you have, like not whether or not you're able to sustain your life and your family's life. Like, bruh.
Hold on a second. 1 second. I'm going to show you people. You're valuing the wrong dang thing. Okay? You know, to be rich is not what you have in your bank account, people, but it's what you have in your heart. That's what the Great Spirit cares about. All right?
Not your bank accounts, not how many cars you have, like not whether or not you're able to sustain your life and your family's life. Like, bruh, the Most High don't care about that. What the hell does your heart look like? Well, do you have love for your neighbor? Okay, like, you know, I don't understand you people's mindset. How is it so easy for you to cast off the oracles of the Great Spirit and detest me, but love your money, and then profess that you serve the same power that I serve?
How does that work? See, there's a rare breed of people who go all in. We keep our word. We're sincere. We're genuine. We give you our all. We put ourselves last. I'm not earning income. Therefore, I'm without substance. But every day I'm giving and giving and giving and giving because I care about you. And these individuals rarely receive the same compassion and effort in return. Yet we continue to give freely. To the givers, forgivers, and selfless lovers out there, we keep pushing forward because we're refusing to let this cold world change who we are. Never be afraid to lift your voice for honesty and truth and compassion against injustice and lying and greed. If people all over the world would do what I'm doing, it would literally change the earth. If people all over the world would do what I did, go within, allow the Most High to circumcise their heart, incline their ears, uncircumcise their ears. Okay? If everybody would do that, it would literally change the earth. But instead, you seek to overthrow me.
Bruh, I'm gonna get off of here, okay? I had that to say, bro, because it's absolutely crazy how you people professing that you serve my power. Okay? It's absolutely crazy that you professing that you love Jesus. You do not love Jesus. Okay? You love the Antichrist. Okay? You need to just come face to face with it. Alright? Jesus told you to love your brother. Okay? Told you to forgive your brother 70 times 7. You won't even lend to someone that borrows from you. I don't borrow from nobody. I don't ask nobody for anything. Okay? I put my life circumstances on this channel because that's what I'm instructed to do. But I don't outright ask nobody for anything. If you haven't noticed, those that are on my Facebook, I ain't never put my freaking Cash App on Facebook other than my truth page in my description for the videos. That's the only time I ever include my Cash App on my truth page on Facebook. But on my main profile on Facebook, I ain't got my Cash App. I never did a GoFundMe. Never put my PayPal, none of that, bro, because I ain't here to make money. Okay? I followed the leading of the Holy Spirit and put it on my channel. Okay? After warning. Like, I don't want to do this. And, you know, I was instructed and made to understand that I should not limit the avenues. I should not limit, okay, how the Most High can use people to assist, okay? So that's the only reason I did it, because I did not want to limit the Most High, okay? Not so that I can freaking get money, okay? Surface level thinking. All right, it wasn't, I did not set up my channel to make money, clearly, all right? Anybody doing YouTube for money will not go through the long suffering for 2 freaking years, okay? Facing eviction, all right, twice, and now possibly 3 times. All right, facing their internet literally getting cut off, disconnected due to non-payment. All right, twice, and possibly a 3rd time now. Okay? So again, if people were doing YouTube for money, they would not go through this. Okay? I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it because I've been instructed to do it by way of the Spirit. And I have been emboldened to do it. Okay? And I have just cause. Not just because it's a spiritual mission. It's my divine instruction. Okay? Not only that, but the system is wicked. So, you know, tell me where I'm wrong here. You just want to be salty. You want to be salty that my heart was pure enough for the Great Spirit to choose me to do this.
And see, I'm trying to find one thing. 1 second, people. Okay? And it's true. You know, people are really salty because, you know, they feel like Who the hell are you to bring this message? I didn't ask to be the one to bring this message, okay? I just had to be obedient. All right? 1 second. I've just caused to rebel against the system. Where is that at? Okay, I think this is it. Obadiah 1:13. Well, yeah. So, I have just cause, people. I have just cause to rebel against this wicked ass system. Alright? It is imbalanced, okay? And we're in a time of balance, okay? Yes, we're in a time of balance, alright? The black horse is riding, okay? It is time to balance it, alright? Because it is extremely unbalanced. You got the holy wicked who are living lavishly, and the righteous who are in utter poverty. This is wickedness, okay? Everybody deserves to have their bare necessities. All right? And if you got a problem with that, then you are wicked. And you are about to be purged. Okay?
But you best believe that if and when the abundance begins to pour in, I will be righteous with it, not wicked. So that will in turn be blessing everybody around me. I will be spreading the love for real, because I waited for the real gold, not pine after fool's gold. Okay? I want the real deal. Okay? I want it to flow in from compassionate hearts, turning the blessing back righteous. Okay? So that we could heal the world. The world needs a lot of healing. But in order for the world to be healed, don't you think you have to heal the seed of the actual biblical land? You think you can just keep us diminished? Take our identity forever? Portray yourselves to the world to be us forever? You seriously think that this will go on forever? No, we're awakened, and now it's time to help us. Okay? So if you are a righteous am, and you take your place as a righteous am for his vine, you will be blessed. See, your Christian church, your Christian preachers, they twisted this gospel for their own gain. Truly, a real one from the Most High would be in poverty. Well, it came to mind that T.D. Jakes, all of these snakes, bro, they started out kind of impoverished, but you could see they had ambition to pine after money. So still yet there was a difference. I ain't never had that type of heart. You know, the only time I got jobs was when, it was strong-armed onto me. I was strong-armed into earning money because I did not have a compassionate family that will understand that that's not me. My family was willing to cast me onto the street if I did not work a job. Okay? I was taught that you must do this. This is the way of life. Life ain't fair. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. This is how I've been treated my entire life. Regardless to the fact that it was the opposite of who I am. I was not put here to pine after money. Okay? I am a compassionate being. I am a loving being. Okay? I'm a free spirit. And it's evil to try to chain down a free spirit and force that free spirit to worship money. Spend all their time, energy, and effort pining after money. All because you do it. It's like, bro, my God. You people don't see how wicked your hearts are. And it's a damn shame, okay? But he loves you, okay? The one you professing loves you, all right? The Great Spirit loves you. The Great Spirit is infinite love.
That's why he has us here, trying to help you, giving you an opportunity to change your heart. Understands that you done seared your conscience with a hot iron. Understands that you've been taught according to the wisdom of this world. But see, you want to cast off his people that he awakened in these days in the land of our captivity. It is your self-righteousness. It is your pride. It is your ego that causes you to turn a deaf ear and a blind eye and dismiss us as if we're ignorant. But he told you that he uses the lowly of the earth. He told you that he uses the despised of the world. Yet you still ain't got the eyes to see.
Want you to understand and soften your heart. Humble yourself like a child. We all understand that this is what's been taught. I definitely get it, people. I understand you work your jobs. You work hard for a living. You work for what you have. That's why you feel some type of way about me. But you still have to examine your heart. Yes, it's still about your heart. You gotta ask yourself why you feel salty towards me that I don't want to do what you do.
And I still have love for you. I don't hate you. I don't wish damnation upon you. But damnation is coming upon you because you are going to reap what you sow. And you refuse to take heed. You refuse to repent. You refuse to humble yourself as a child and unlearn the wisdom of this world. You want to hold on to the wisdom of this world and cast me as a thing of naught because I ain't got no value to you. Because what you truly value is the God of this world.
You should be okay with me doing me. We have free agency. You've been taught to have a dictatorship type of mindset. Okay? You want everybody to conform. Okay? To your box. You're comfortable in your box. So because you're comfortable in your box, you see somebody outside of your box and you're like, hey, what the hell's wrong with you? Why are you not in this box? Because I'm here to help you out that box. And I would freely and gladly help you up out of your box. Okay? But you want to be salty towards me. You want to slap my hand away. And call me arrogant. How arrogant of you I ain't in no box. You're in a box. Like, bro, man, let me get the hell up off of here, okay? Like, oh my God. Shalom.
All right, so that is the end of that. Okay, so I am really happy that I was able to get through this whole audio, and I'm gonna have a little bit more come to you today. Hopefully, because I have no guarantees. I'm still gonna have internet tomorrow, so I may be trying to bring a little bit more to you. But I definitely want to try to get these two uploaded first. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Okay, don't hold me to it. I'm just gonna try to get more out, bro, because I may not. Because when I upload these videos, I gotta have time to review them to make sure everything is good and whatnot. Make sure I ain't gotta redo anything. Okay, hopefully I don't have to redo anything. I did test my audio before I started this, and it does seem like my audio is working correctly. So I don't think that I will have to redo any of this. But all praises to the Most High, I was able to get through this message. I got a couple of more messages to bring to you before whatever happens to me. My life is not in my own hands. I got one that I'm bringing to you. Money you value, all while debasing the true wealth. I recorded that on 5/2. Okay, I recorded on 5/2. All right, and then also on 5/4 I recorded twice. That was yesterday. You love to debase the real ones. Okay, and then time's up for the illusions. All right. Now, if I cannot bring you these today, I will just. These are shorter. All right. The first one that I told you on 5/2 is about 8 minutes and 57 seconds. The first one on 5/4, you love to debase the real ones. This one's 8 minutes and 16 seconds. So if anything, I will try. If my internet is cut today or tomorrow or whatever, whenever the hell it's cut, because I ain't got the money to pay it. Okay, and today is the day that the extension is due. All right. The extension is $124 is due today. Okay, so if it's not paid today, I have no idea how long there is going to take before they disconnect it. Okay, so I'll be bringing you these other ones however I can. If they cut the internet sometime tonight after midnight, and then I will have to just try to get on my phone to I'll just have to stream the audio to you. I ain't gonna be able to do any of the imagery because I can't do all of that on my phone. Okay, so people, I do what I can, and there's not a lot of room even on my new phone. They don't give you a lot of space. In total, I think it's like 8 GB of space in total. Okay, and that's including all the system stuff that takes up space. All right, all the installed apps that they put on there, all of that takes up space. All right, so I got very little space even on my new phone. Okay, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to go live a lot on my phone. Okay, not only that, yes, it's unlimited data. They say it's unlimited data, but I mean that, and it's better than Cricket, because with Cricket I have very limited data. All right, so Cricket would, that data would eat up quickly. So at that time when I was using my Cricket phone, I could not go live because I didn't have the data to do it. Okay, when I didn't have internet. All right, but at least with this phone company that I'm with now, I have unlimited data, but I'm still limited on space. So it is what it is, people. I know that the Most High instructed for me to do this. So because I know He instructed for me to do this, there is going to be a way that's going to be opened for me to do this. Okay? Like, I have to fight through hell in order to do my spiritual mission. Okay? Like, wow. I mean, nobody ever told me it was going to be easy. As a matter of fact, I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Okay? So I'm not angry, but yes, I can't say that I'm not a bit frustrated because I am, bro. I put a lot of my time, energy, and effort into doing what I have been instructed to do. And I have been living what I've been given to speak and do. Okay? So I've been lacking love from people. I'm lacking compassion from people. I'm lacking substance. I'm going without my bare necessities, people. I need people to show compassion. I need people to show love. I need people to show mercy and empathy to me. And I have been long suffering while I have been waiting. Okay? So let's go over these last few things and I'm going to get off of here. All right? I am blessed to be a blessing. I am not a leech. I am not a problem. I'm here to help you. The Gentiles are to bless Zion in this hour. Lift up your eyes all around and see. They all gather together. They come to you. Your son shall come from far, and your daughter shall be nursed at your side. Then you shall see and become radiant, and your heart shall swell with joy, because the abundance of the sea shall be turned to us. The wealth of the Gentiles shall come to us. Okay? Because what you're holding on to, Gentiles, Europeans, is fool's gold. You took the blessing bag of Lucifer in ignorance. But now I'm here to give you clarity and understanding so that you have a genuine opportunity to humble yourself like a child and use the blessing bag for righteousness' sake. You have to humble yourself as a child in order to hear by way of the Spirit, to be reproved and repent and begin to utilize your abundance for righteousness' sake. Okay? When you do that, you will become a righteous am. Okay? Seek and you shall find. Those of you who are poor in spirit, those of you who are miserable in spirit, lacking in spirit, seek and you shall find. Knock and a door shall be opened. I am here to pour into you spiritually. I have been blessed abundantly, spiritually, okay? But I am depleted physically. So yes, I am in need of much substance physically. It's time for the AMs to take their place. If you are righteous, you will join yourself to his vine. We're the final ones, people. The black horse is the final horse of the apocalypse, of the revealing. Apocalypse is just a Greek word for revelation, for revealing. Okay? So we're the ones revealing to you, so-called black people. We're the ones revealing the truth. Okay? And we're revealing the truth to bring balance in the world. Okay? It's about balance, people. It's about loving your neighbor as you do yourself. It is about compassion, love, and mercy, and empathy. These things I live and I demonstrate in my physical life. I have these attributes. Okay? So you do not want to continue to mistreat people like me. All right? So on that note, I'm done, people. Shalom.